I'm here to read the Q&A comments that you guys sent me like 4 months ago. Yeah. We can also get a screw in chat to Triumph Clips. He probably does Rocket League, let's be fair. He hasn't posted in a month. Oh, I'm streaming. Oh god. Whoops. Sorry, that wasn't part of the video. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of questions. I don't think we did get a whole lot to begin with. Why is this dude just popping up on my comments? Hold on, let me, Okay. So finally, I'm actually gonna read the questions you guys sent me. There's only about 4 or 5 questions that we actually did get. I expected a little bit more for a 100, but it's fine. We playing Rocket League anyways. It's not like my channel is going anywhere. Who am I kidding? So yeah, actually really quick, let me change my boost. Hold on, let me change my boost. I really want to show off the Tsunami Beam. Hey guys, OhYay here, and today we're going to show you a fantastic video of PewDiePie doing what he does. I don't care. So, our first question, what is my favorite manufacturer? Well, it kind of depends, really. If we're talking trucks, I'd say Toyota, hands down. They've got some pretty nice looking trucks. Or Ram. Ram has some pretty cool trucks. Ford, those aren't too bad. But I'd probably say Ram or Toyota. One of those two. But if we're talking car, Chevrolet, for sure. If I were to get my dream car, if it's like a manageable money situation, my dream car would be a Camaro. Not sure if it would be like a ZL1, like the Cup is running, but it would be some form of the Camaro. It'd probably the Camaro SS. But I think Xfinity series is running. I don't know yet. Don't correct me on that. Don't quote me. Next question. Oh, to answer the question, my favorite manufacturer is Chevy. I just don't like to drive their trucks. Although the Suburbans are pretty freaking good. I mean, I have a 97 one and it runs okay, but it's made out of metal, so it'll crush any car you got. It's like a monster truck. Anyways, let's skip to do Real American. What is your honest opinion on Mr. NASCAR 2003, Little Wrangler, and NASCAR Lover 2018? Okay, Mr. NASCAR 2003 and Little Wrangler, we're cool, bros. Although, don't take this personally, man. JG, I know you're gonna watch the video. I know you're gonna watch it. Your driving could use a little bit of work. I will admit your driving could use some work. You're still a pretty good friend to have on PS. Makes for some entertaining content. You know, that good money, that good mun. And then Little Wrangler, he's also a really cool dude. Go make sure you actually go sub to him after this video if you haven't already. Go sub to him. He's got around 880. He's looking for those 1,000 subscribers. Go get him it. Go on. I've got like 112 that he can get right now. Go. If you haven't clicked off this video yet, you're gonna die. You hear me? Anyway, yeah. So, NASCAR Lover 2018. He and I, if you didn't watch Little Wrangler 3's Twitch stream, actually, a couple weeks ago, me and NASCAR Lover, we had a really big fallout. I haven't talked to him since, so I don't want to say anything. I probably shouldn't. Let's be fair. I'm just gonna leave it at we're just not in the best situation. I really don't want to be friends with him anymore. He doesn't want to be friends with me. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say any more than I have to. Alright, next question. What state do I live in? Arizona, born and raised. In the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Not playing basketball, but chilling out and playing video games. 'Cause that's what I do now, apparently. That's what I do. So, yeah, that's what state I live in. Who's my idol? I've had several different idols throughout the years. When I was into NASCAR, it was Fitzgerald in NASCAR. Woof! He'd be stellar, I'd bet you. Alright, I met Jeff Gordon in NASCAR. And then Fitzgerald, in the NFL, I've looked up to Fitzgerald since about 2010, 2009. Like, the Cardinals alone are an underdog team, and thank God I can root for them before they end up just turning the NFL on its head. I don't know when that day is going to be again, because they haven't been to the playoffs since 2015, and I'm a little concerned about that. And I think that is it. Oh, RJ asks, can I stream? I am streaming. Right now. We're doing it live. Yeah. What's up, Noser? Thank you for a 10 subscriber. Yay, yes. Yes. 10 subscriber. Dude, I need to fix my thumbnail because I don't fix those because I'm absolutely stupid. I'll do it later. I'm too lazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? No. Why did it do that? Freaking phone's acting weird. Okay. Why won't my phone work? There we go. Phone's working. Let's just go ahead and do that. I forgot to wish everyone a happy Independence Day yesterday, so I'll do myself a favor and say it now. Why do I hate IRL? I don't know. There's something weird about looking at yourself in videos. You may look at yourself in the mirror like, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the worst, but it's okay. No, I just don't like doing IRL videos. That's just not my style, you know? Like, everyone has their own style of videos. For most, it's a mixture. Sometimes me, I'm just a straight up gaming channel. I hate doing IRL videos, but I do have some more planned over the next couple weeks, including our 2018-2019 predictions. I'm going to go ahead and actually look at the schedule this time, and then I'm going to go through all the teams and go through win-loss, all 200, I think 56 games, right? I think there's 256 a season. So, I'm gonna look through all of the schedules and I'm gonna see which ones I don't feel like they're gonna get, and I'm also gonna make sure I group them in divisions. So we'll have our AFC East in their respective division and all that good stuff. Anyways, let's actually. Oh, what? No, we can't even race online, or we can't even play online. That's stupid. Okay. Because our PS Plus membership went down. That's why. Josh Rosen is HOF Hall of Fame. Nah, he ain't gonna get Hall of Fame. I wish he did though. That would be pretty cool. Let me do All-Star bots. We need to make this video a little bit longer, so let's go ahead and fix some stuff up. We'll do 10 minutes, overtime. Alright, series length, we'll do best of 3. Actually, if we want to do that, then we'll just do 5-minute games. Game speed, do I want to do boomer mode? Let's do boomer mode, I don't care. Like super fast, max speed, ball bounciness, super high. Let's do boomer mode, boys. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad, boys. Alright, let's see what creative teams I came up with, because I forgot since the last time I played this game. Let's see, what was the creative teams? Oh, these are people that are dead, or things that are dead. X and Eminem's career. I am very creative. I'm a content creator. Okay, I want to see how boomer mode's gonna work. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long day. Let's go, boys. Oh, oh, I got it. No, I don't got it. Okay, hold up, hold up. Stop. Oh, go. Yay! So I know I'm playing against AIs. This is really sad, but I need to get gameplay. I don't want to make this another filler video. I hate making fillers. Come on, no, 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 no! Are you kidding me? Eminem's career just scored. God, dang it! How does this even happen? Dang bounciness. We need more boomer. We need boomer mode. Oh, let's get down. Okay, there we go. Let's go Sabretooth. I got you. We're gonna run this up. Oh, crap. Okay, that was not worth it. No. No, 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 no. 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 I'm getting embarrassed by freaking AIs. This is so bad. Don't watch. Don't watch. If you have kids watching, don't watch. Don't watch. This is bad. This is rated PG-2. PG-13. Oh, wow. That was a boomer. And we just yeet it straight up in the air. Get in there. Come on. Come on, bro. Why is there so much disrespect? I hate this game. Just fling it in the air. Do it like I always do, and you just fling it backwards. Are you No! Oh, what a save! Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go, 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 go. Get out of here. Oh. No! How the... Never mind. Whoa, what? Okay, no, that's not good. That's not good. If the ball's highness is gonna affect how I play this game, then I shouldn't have done this. Oh, shoot. Get in, get in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes. Okay, this isn't even that fun. I swear, I'm so mad right now because my freaking PS Plus expired and I can't even do online. I'm very upset. I am pretty dang upset. Up in the air. I jumped up in the air, and I wasn't scared. Oh, wait, no, 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 get out, get out, get out. Yes. Pink. Oh, bink, bonk, 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 bink. Oh boy, it's not good. Step out the way, fam. Sabretooth, please. Swabby, thank you for missing. Although these are garbage AIs. I swear to God. And I'm even more trash. What am I even talking about? Why am I... Why? Yes, please go on wall. God, why did you do this to me? Please don't. I'm so bad at this game of... Thank God there's boomer mode. Oh, miss, yes, come on. No, get out of the way. No. Get out of here. Gosh darn it. Oh boy. Oh no. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Get out of here. LeBron. What a boomer. Oh my God. No. How did I miscue that? I don't even know. Oh boy. Nope. Yes, get out, please. Get out of me house. Oh God. Yes, go, go, go. Oh, I'm so bad. Why am I so... It's probably because I'm tired. I'm gonna blame it on my garbage sleep schedule, if that's how low I have to go in order to win. No, I had that time. Top picks for Daytona, not Ricky Stenhouse, not AD. Stop telling me that it's gonna be AD for everyone, including you, NASCAR Instagram page. I know how much you guys like Austin Dillon, and you're not gonna get the satisfaction of me saying that he's gonna win. Like, nah, not a chance. What is with this dude? It's like so freaking random. Like, I don't even... No way. Oh, come on. No. Get out, get out. Yes. I don't think... well, I mean, Chase Elliott performed in a night race at Daytona with the Camaro already. So maybe we'll see a Camaro win. We saw it with AD. The Camaros were actually quite dominant at Daytona when they went there. So maybe the Hendrick cars have a chance. I wouldn't say that. The Fords, they're always strong at Daytona for some reason. They're actually, you know what? Not even at Daytona, let alone. I think they're stronger at the super speedways. So I'd probably say one of the Fords, to be fair. And then... a Toyota that could win. Maybe Kyle Busch wins. Maybe we have Hamlin, MTJ. There's a lot of teams that could win. Just kind of depends on how much everyone does. Because I mean, if you think about it, we've had Daytonas where they race aggressively, like the 2018 500 race. We've had Daytonas where they're kind of conservative with what they do, but yeah. I don't think Kevin Harvick's gonna win. This is definite crapshoot, and if this is a crapshoot race, Harvick doesn't really stand a chance. I mean, think about it. Think about the dominating car last year. MTJ didn't even win a super speedway. He won a lot of the mile and a halves, which involve strategy and a good setup. Daytona, all you need is a fast car and just a car with four wheels. Actually, not even a fast car. You could win as a slower car in the field, be in the back the whole race, and you could still win. Like, it's anybody's race. Kevin Harvick has a good chance, but honestly, the chances are going to be pretty slim. And if Kyle Busch wins, I can see him winning because he's more of a super speedway racer, as Harvick is more of the MTJ we saw last year, where he was running a lot better at the mile and a half tracks. He didn't win Daytona nor Talladega though, so we don't know what to expect from most of these drivers. Bubba Wallace, he finished second in the last race at Daytona. His chances are probably going to go through the roof by the time The race comes and goes. Also, let's not forget the reveal of Heat 3 is on Saturday, since today is officially July 5th, Thursday, July 5th, 2018. The reveal of NASCAR Heat 3 is on July 7th. We can confirm that there will be the 3 series we saw in last game. I don't think they would get rid of that, but who knows. Maybe they're taking the NASCAR 09 approach, and they'll put them in for the last time, and then Technics takes over, and then they never put them in again. A modified Nora K&N series is actually confirmed, so we do not actually know if there's gonna be a K&N series. I guess we all kind of jumped to conclusions, and we just thought, hey, there's a K&N series, and then Ed Martin's actually put out tweets. Ed Martin, by the way, is the president of 704 Games. He put out tweets already that are saying, whoa, people are taking the Hailie Deegan situation way too out of, what's the word? They're taking out of context. Like, they had her for the career mode thing, but maybe she is just there for the trucks, because she's a NASCAR Next driver. Maybe she's like, hey, I'll see you on the track sooner or later, or whatever the case may be. Because from what it looked like in one of Ed Martin's posts, he went to the Charlotte Dirt Race, which of course is near the track, Charlotte, of course, so we could see the modifieds, but we don't even know what we're gonna see until the day comes. The day of reckoning comes and goes. Don't tell me that's out. Oh my god. That is the worst luck. Alright. No. That doesn't go in. Bro, why did this game hate me so bad? I didn't do anything. Alright, well, we're losing 2-0. This is not good. Oh, wait, did I actually get that? Hold on, no way. Wait. No way, we just got a rebound. Ah, that's nice. Alright, that's cool. I had to check because I wasn't sure if I did that or not, because it showed that I got an extra hit when I thought I didn't. I thought I missed that. Yeah, Deegan's in the K&N series right now. She's not in the ARCA, and they didn't confirm ARCA was going to be it. Some crazy moron on Twitter thought, hey, maybe the 7 mean like 7 series? I don't think they would bump the game up 4 more series, but if they did do that, I'd have a heck of a time in league racing. Like, I'd have every day pretty much league. It would be super bad, though. I probably couldn't even do it, because most days I'm out and about, you know, just chilling at my friend's house, I'm chilling at my dad's, I'm going places on weekends, and I have to put in like several races on several days. So the fact that someone tried that, I don't believe that there would be 7 series. It's just kind of jumping a little bit too far out. I don't think there are 7 series to put in ARCA. They won't even sign with NASCAR, and they won't even be part of NASCAR till next year. Next year is the year, everybody, so get your ARCA caps ready and get ready to go racing with the ARCA series. I mean, it's already been, most of the drivers that came from ARCA were already in the Premier Series, so I'm probably never again gonna do the freaking bouncy mode, and think maybe next time, so I can actually show you guys I'm actually good at this game, I'll turn off the freaking bounciness and crap, because it's absolutely ridiculous. We just got 2-0'd. That's bad. Alright, yeah, so I'll go ahead and we'll screw around with that stuff. Let me go ahead, change our match settings, mutator. Yeah, let's actually go back to what it was. There we go. Alright. Wait, what did I say was trash? Like the mutator? The reason why it's bad is because the ball is everywhere. You literally saw me have a chance to score and it didn't even give me that chance. See, now the ball's a little bit more difficult to get in, so we are gonna have to watch the bounces, because the bounces actually are a little bit shorter than they were in the last game. Oh boy. I played defense and I played myself. And as for everything else we've learned so far, I think the release date has been confirmed to be on the 7th. Oh, did I say Arca was trash? No, Arca's not trash. I don't remember saying Arca was trash. I'll have to look back. If I have to look back and I actually said that, that's pretty bad then. I probably shouldn't even have a NASCAR game to begin with. Let's be fair. Oh, I keep just not even getting off the wall like I want to. Whoa, okay. No, Arca's not a trash series. Like, Arca is like before the K&N no, it's, well, I mean, yeah, I think Arca is just before the K&N series, and then from the K&N you get into the trucks. Many drivers from the Arca series do wind up going into the Cup series. Trying to think of some examples. Dang, I can't remember any, actually. I'll have to search some up. I know there's been some drivers that came from the Arca series who drove their way all the way up to the Cup series. But yeah, Arca's a pretty fun series, and then another reason why most people think the K&N series is gonna get a run in with the game is because, well, there's 7 new tracks in the K&N series that if the K&N series were to be put in, there would be 7 tracks, which is the whole theme. Also, I think there may be a new game mode in Heat 3. If you, I'm just making conspiracy theories out here. You know, I'm a sole man making conspiracy theories on a freaking sports game. But Ed Martin, you put this on yourself. You didn't give me a lot to work with, and now I'm gonna make you pay by making crappy conspiracies that aren't even gonna come true. So I think because he's implying, or I think 704 Games is implying 7 so much is because they're gonna make a. Actually, some Cup racers do Arca. I said do, huh? It's hilarious. I'm very funny. Ha ha ha. Okay. Anyways, some Cup Series drivers did do Arca. I think some sorta do. They don't do them as much. I know there's a couple drivers that drive the K&N series now. Like, they also race in NASCAR in the Cup Series. Like, there's Alex Bowman, I think. I know William Byron races them. But yeah, there's a couple drivers that race the Arca series. Oh my god, bro, this game hates me, I swear. Alright, the last 5 laps in last week's race at, what was it? Some boring track? No, I'm just kidding, Chicagoland. Alright, so, first of all, you guys were saying, oh, Newman, he's fine. Newman, it was Chase Elliott's fault that he lost himself the race. Well, oh boy, are you guys wrong now after seeing that one. He will block the leader. He does not care. He gives little to no care in the world. Like, he doesn't care if he blocks the lead or not. And this is also a reason why no one likes Newman. They don't like to race around him. And the 42 is not even the 31's teammate. I don't even understand why he's even trying to block the 18. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. He's not racing for points, so it doesn't even matter. It's just like saying in Dover, hey, I'm racing for points, although I'm clearly not a favorite, and I'm clearly not going to make the next round, because I'm already about to be lapped, so there's no point in holding up the leader. Just let him go, let him race. This is exactly the same thing that happened. He had no business in battling with the leaders like that, and he should have been turned or something should have happened to him. Like, that's just stupid. And this is why no one likes Newman. Okay, then we had the huge cluster, and with like 2 or 3 to go, we had Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Ricky Stenhouse, and a ton of other drivers. All like, well, I mean, except for like Kyle, the 2 Kyles, they were racing for position. And meanwhile, like they were racing for the win. Meanwhile, the other 2 though, the other 3, 4, 5 drivers, including Newman again, they were racing for some spot that didn't matter that much, but it would help them out in points. Like, sorta help them out. Not really. I mean, it's not anyone's fault that they had nowhere to go. I heard Kyle was blaming Stenhouse for some reason, although it's not anyone's fault. Like, that happens. You get in a cluster, you don't have anywhere to go. Stenhouse had nowhere to go. That just happens. And then last lap, before that, Kyle Larson was already carrying more speed than ever through turn 4. I was like, oh, he's gonna get him right here into turn 1. And then, of course, we heard the famous words from the fan favorite, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's like, slide job. And actually, I can tell you guys why he even said that, because there is a reason why he said that. The reason why he in fact said that one in particular word, is because he was trying to get Rick Allen's attention. He was trying to tell, hey Rick Allen, there's a slide job trying to go on, maybe you should commentate on it. And, well, as luck would have it, Junior managed to create himself one of probably the best quotes for the season. So, going into turn 1, it looked like Larson wasn't even trying to make the corner. Like, he was trying to, but he was in way too hot trying just to get under Kyle Busch. And then, all of a sudden, he slides up the track. Now, I know he couldn't hold it because that is impossible to go that fast and then try to hold it. So, when he tried it, it just didn't work. He couldn't make it stick. Kyle Busch got put up into the wall, and then going down the backstretch, Larson had him cleared. So in a win decision, like just for the win, Kyle Busch needed to do what he needed to do. He got under, or he just bumped Larson pretty much out of the way and just basically took the lead for a little bit. He tried to move him, I think, but he just wound up spinning him out completely. Kyle Busch came out of 4 and then just won the race. That's all there is. I mean, Larson showed some good sportsmanship in saying, oh, it's my fault, I probably shouldn't have done that in the first place. So that way the race could just be, you know, a little bit more cleaner between us two. And I apologize. So yeah, it was a pretty fun race. Probably the most interesting race of the season, in my opinion. But one thing, though, I had a problem with was Kyle Busch's attitude after the race. I get that his ego, he is an egomaniac. He's almost as good at being an ego than any WWE superstar nowadays, because all of them are power hungry, meh, meh, meh. Yeah, I get it. So, yeah, Kyle Busch was saying, hey, if you don't like this way of racing, don't watch. And that just wasn't right. I don't think that was the best thing to say in that at that point. But I mean, I have to sort of respect it. I mean, the sport was grown on crap like that, like from when Dale Sr. used to do back in the day. And now we're seeing this stuff more and more often with drivers like Austin Dillon, and we saw this with Kyle Busch just the other day. So honestly, I mean, he's not wrong. He is definitely not wrong, but he's not right. And the fans also choose to boo the kid, or not kid, but they also choose to boo Kyle Busch is because he's calling the fans crybabies. Okay, that's funny, it's hilarious, but there's a lot of fans that just don't like that. They just don't like that in their driver. Like in their favorite driver, they like someone who's kind of respectable. Kyle Busch, a very respectable driver. He's probably one of the best to ever driven the sport. The first racer ever to win in all 23 tracks at least once. But that'll all change come this, I think, October, when they race at the Roval, because then there'll be a 24th track onto the circuit. So what I think Kyle Busch did wasn't right, and I think the booing, I mean, they have the fans have their own opinion on what they think was okay, and what they saw from Kyle Busch, they just thought wasn't okay, so there's not much you can do. And I think almost everyone won that race. I think everyone lost that race except for Kyle Busch fans. And I know that's stupid to say because, yeah, everyone lost, right? No, fans. That's what I mean. Like, fans lost this race because they were hoping Larson would win. They were hoping, hey, maybe the Camaros may do something. And that didn't wind up happening. But, however, I think Daytona's a perfect place for Hendrick to get their footing together. We had Chase Elliott win the duel during a night race. We had several racers just come from super speedway backgrounds like Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson's one of the best super speedway drivers still in NASCAR. If Junior never left NASCAR, he would probably be about the 4th or 5th. But now since more and more drivers are starting to retire, Johnson is slowly starting to climb that list at one of the best super speedway drivers in the circuit. Now, of course, you still have Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is probably one of the best super speedway drivers in NASCAR right now. And of course, you have Brad Keselowski, really good at super speedways, like probably one of the best drivers at super speedways right now. So I think it's going to be close between Keselowski, Kyle, maybe Johnson may get his nose into there. Hendricks have been showing up, or the Hendrick cars have been showing up way more lately. And it's looking really good right now. Yeah, he did bump Larson at Bristol though. I think that's what kind of got fans off. But hey, it's a bump and run at Bristol. It happens. Stuff happens, you know. You just gotta race for the win, and when you're doing that, that happens at Bristol. Like, there's no way you can avoid it. However, like I said before, I do think the hate that Kyle Busch, I'm not gonna say it was deserved, but it was what the fans thought was right. Because they thought, why is he just wrecking people? There's no need to dump people to win the race. But yeah, when you're going for like the last lap, and you remember seeing drivers like Dale Sr. and older drivers before Dale Sr. do that stuff, and no one had a problem with it. But nowadays, when it's a Toyota, people are like, oh, Toyota's cheats. It's stupid, honestly. Like, Toyotas, they made good cars. They had an XSC, a 2018 model for 2017, you know, just the huge. Meanwhile, everyone else was running their 2017 model. The Chevys they're running, I think they were running a 2013 model. Meanwhile, the Fords were running their 13 as well, because the Chevys had been running their SS's, their Chevrolet SS's, since the 2013 season, and the Fords had been running their Fusion since the 2013 season as well. But that's all gonna change next season, where the Fords will now be running a Mustang, and in other news, actually, the Toyotas now for the Xfinity series will be running a new car. I'm not sure what it's called. I remember though that they did release a new car for Toyota fans out there, so if you guys want to go berserk after those Xfinity cars, you go right ahead. You got some Xfinity Diecast 2019 cars you want, you go ahead, you pick up them new models. It is the Toyota Supra. That is the new Toyota car being ran in the Xfinity series. I wish they were running it in the Monster Energy Cup series, but the Mustang GTs, will it be like the Camaros? Yes, it definitely will. I mean, if we didn't see the Camaros last year, or actually not last year, but this year, they're having so much trouble. They had so much trouble to start the season. It looked promising when the Chevys basically took over Daytona, where Chase Elliott won duel, I think, 2. He won duel 1 or some crap. I think he won duel 2. And then Austin Dillon, a few nights later, went on to win Daytona 500. It looked all peachy keen for the Camaros at Daytona. But when they got to Atlanta, Las Vegas, they didn't show up at all. I mean, Larson was basically holding them all the way till Phoenix when Elliott got second, and then Larson held Chevrolet up all the way down into mid-season. That's where most cars start to pick up. This happened with the XSC, except for MTJ. MTJ seemed to have gotten that down way quicker than anyone would have expected, causing him to win a little bit more races than anyone expected. But none of the Joe Gibbs drivers were really ready. No, Eric Jones wasn't ready until about mid-season. I'd say mid-season is where everything kind of turned around. And that's happened to the Camaros so far. The Camaros have looked promising. Hendrick's starting to climb back up to what it was. They're finishing in some top 10s, top 5s, some top 3s, not a whole lot of top 3s for the Camaros. Hendrick's top finish so far in the season, though, has been second by Elliott. Well, that in a points race, not in an exhibition, just a points race. Yeah, Jones was the teammate for MTJ last year. They both were racing for, I think it was Furniture Row Racing or something like that. Yeah, it was Eric Jones, MTJ. They were able to field the 2-car team. And MTJ, he worked just as good as a 2-car team as he did as a 1-car team. But that championship win, you don't know how much that helped their team develop, because they needed something huge, and MTJ was nice enough to lend them that good season that they so sorely needed. And then we have pretty bad news right now for Trevor Bayne. Trevor Bayne, oh, he is so done in Roush Fenway. It looks like he may be out of Roush Fenway for good, maybe even NASCAR for good, because I don't know anyone that would sign him. I honestly don't. Maybe BK Racing, but nobody likes BK Racing. He's not gonna, let's just say he's not racing anymore in those good cars that Stenhouse was able to run, because now what they're doing, if you guys didn't hear, they got Stenhouse to sign a deal with some company, and now he's got them, and Matt Kenseth has been taking over the 6 car. And Roush, I think what Roush is trying to do here is put Kenseth in more races, so that way, you know, they could get some more sponsors in, because they don't want their sponsor They don't want their sponsored car just getting wrecked every week like Bane does. I mean, that's exactly what happened to Danica, but I don't know how she still got sponsors. Um, so yeah, that's what's been going on. And then the change from Ford to Chevy by Richard Petty, probably not the best decision, but it was a business decision, I guess. But the Pettys had been running Dodge and and they've been running Pontiacs, not even Dodges, Pontiacs for several years. And when Pontiac shut down and they weren't able to run that, I think the 2006 season or something, maybe even later, maybe even a little bit earlier than that, they switched over to, I think, Dodge. Yeah, I think it was Dodge, and then they switched to Ford a couple years later when Dodge was not able to race anymore, just like everyone else did. Like, Penske did the exact same thing when Dodge couldn't race in NASCAR anymore, when Dodges couldn't be in NASCAR, so they switched to the Ford. What if they bring KB18 and D Hamlin for Furniture Road? That won't happen. That will never in a million years happen. As long as Joe Gibbs is still the Empire it is today, no, not in a million years. But if they did bring those two drivers in, maybe MTJ doesn't get the good finishes like he's been used to, because they now not only have to work for one car now, they have to go on 3 cars. They have to run 3 cars every week. So it's a little bit harder, and the more cars that get wrecked during the year, like if you're a 3-car team and then all of a sudden all 3 cars wreck at, let's say, Daytona, Talladega, or whatever track, and like some random big one, that hurts financially. Like, you just can't sport a car, and eventually you have to release one or two or both the drivers, and maybe ship them back to Joe Gibbs. And what this would do for Joe Gibbs, oh, it would hurt them so bad in the long run. Because now they only have Daniel Suarez and Eric Jones. Eric Jones is probably the most promising figure right now in Joe Gibbs. If Hamlin and Kyle Busch were to retire today. Suarez, he looks promising. He really does. I believe in him. But he hasn't shown me a lot to believe in. But there are about 3 great drivers also, 4-car teams. There are a lot of teams that do sport 4 cars, and they work great. I mean, there's teams like Stewart-Haas right now that are going off on a hot streak, and they've been able to show what they've got, and they've been in turn getting a lot of they've been able to get better parts, although they already probably had the best parts so far in the season. And it's been really good for them. I mean, they've had Kurt Busch get close. They've had Almirola get close. Clint Bowyer and Kevin Harvick have already won races. We've had Penske come close. We have Logano win a race. And then you get teams like the Wood Brothers. The Wood Brothers, when they signed Paul Menard, I thought it was an automatic dead. Like, automatic flashing lights, game over. But when I saw him starting to race going into this season, I was completely like, let's see how this works, maybe. After a couple races, he's been able to show up really good. And then, if Chris Buescher was on a better team, because what team is he on right now? JTG Daughtery Racing, or whatever the heck it is. I think it's JTG Racing or whatever. If he were on a better team, let's just say, we'll keep it within the manufacturer. They drive Chevys, so if he were put into a group like Chip Ganassi, if they can field a 3rd car, or he was put in Hendrick or some other thing like that, because Chip Ganassi sure as heck could take him, but I feel like Chip Ganassi is good with a two-car team. I think that's as much cars as they need. But if Chris Buescher were on a better team, he probably would do really good. He'd be solid. I mean, he's already won a race, but it was a range-short one. But I'd really like to see what talent he'd have behind the wheel of an A-grade, B-grade car instead of racing on a C to D-grade car that is only somewhat good at road courses. It's kind of like what AJ Allmendinger's going through right now. Like, they just get these cars set up for super speedways, maybe giving them the chance, and then they don't run as well through the next few races. They run sort of toward the back, try to get their money. They don't want to get wrecked. They're being very conservative since they're a lower graded team. And then at not Road America, why do I keep saying Road America? At road courses like Sonoma and Watkins Glen, they're able to do a whole lot. Get rid of Jamie Mack for someone else. No, I wouldn't get rid of Jamie Mack. Jamie Mack's last one may have been in 2014. He won, I think, 4 races that year. But you have to think, Jamie McMurray is still a pretty good driver. Like, he's still probably one of the better drivers in NASCAR right now. He's not the top level. He never really was. He's a pretty good driver. Compared to Chris Buescher, though, McMurray is way better than Buescher, okay? I'll say that much, because McMurray, I mean, look at him. He's won the Daytona 500. He's basically, what is that on my foot? I feel something on my foot. I swear to God. That was like a sharp pain. I don't know what that was. I feel like someone like Jamie Mack, though, is really expendable because he has those days where he either wrecks the car when having like a top 15 day easily, or he's just not performing as well as he'd hoped. I mean, look at Sonoma. Again, I'm mentioning Sonoma a whole lot. But Sonoma, he was running near, I thought he was going to definitely get himself a top 10, maybe a top 15 finish. Then he had an oil problem and he was out of the race before he even knew it. So it kind of sucks for McMurray. He just hasn't had the best of luck, but he's a really good driver. And adding Buescher into that car, I don't think it would be the same. I think Chris Buescher would probably not do as good. Now, if you were, however, to add someone like Matthew DiBenedetto, as much of a meme he is in the NASCAR world, if he were actually put into good, you know, like, parts and stuff, and he was able to actually race with a better engine, he was able to get better stuff going for him, then maybe he wins, I'd say, 1 or 2 races in about the next 3 years with any A grade team, A to B grade team for sure. Bringing Ryan Reed into Fenway would be interesting, because the problem with Fenway right now is that they haven't been getting such good finishes this year, so they can only rely on like one driver, which is Stenhouse right now, because Trevor Bayne's not doing them any good. I mean, I'm thinking they're going to get rid of Trevor Bayne, and they're just going to replace him with Kenseth outright. If it's not Kenseth, they're going to bring in Ryan Reed. Obviously, they're going to bring in Ryan Reed, because I don't feel like they would sub out. I don't feel like they would run a one-car team. They could. The 17 could be a way faster and better car if they just relied on one driver. But then again, you're not earning as much money unless you put in 2 drivers. So Fenway, if they were to put in Reed, they'd probably put him in place of the 6. That's only if Matt Kenseth is not taking it. Now, I do remember the 16. I think Fenway still has full control of the 16 car in the Cup Series, because the last one to drive it was Greg Biffle. But the problem with running a 3rd car is that you're wasting more money on trying to get these cars out on the track rather than working on the car, maybe look at some development and get the car better for the race. So if they keep their 2-car teams, they should be good to go. Or if they even decide to go 1-car, I mean, that would be surprising, but yeah. I think another thing that should happen, though, is if Ryan Reed were to go anywhere, maybe the Wood Brothers could just add 1 more car. I know they've ran that infamous 21 car for years, and that's, I think, been the only car they've ran for several years. But maybe, just maybe, they could run a 2nd car. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if Ryan Reed were to go to a different place that wasn't Roush Fenway, he should go to Wood Brothers, or he should try to go to the Wood Brothers, because I think he should stay in Ford. He should definitely stay in Ford. He'd be a good talent in, like, Penske, but Penske doesn't need him. That's the issue. That's why I don't think he's gonna go to Penske, and any of those lower graded teams, because he's such a good driver, but he just doesn't need to be so up there. Because I feel like what Penske is right now with Keselowski, Logano, and Blaney, it's really good. But the thing is, if they do, in fact, if, let's just say, Keselowski retires or Logano retires just early or something, there is Ryan Reed. There are still Ford Xfinity drivers they can count on, like Cole Custer. He could get a ride, although he's absolutely terrible. I don't think Penske is. I don't think Penske is really living off of Logano here. Actually, let me pull up some of his last few finishes, just really quick, just out of spite, you know, because I don't want to be too far ahead of myself. Let me see here. Standings, not schedule. So let me look back from at least, let's look back from at least Chicago, or not Chicago, but from Coca-Cola, or from the Charlotte race. Keselowski, he was 4th. Blaney, he wound up finishing somewhere in the back. Blaney finished 36th. Probably got wrecked. Dang, life sucks sometimes. And Logano, in that race, he finished 22nd, and he started 2nd. Okay, Pocono. Let's go to Pocono. Keselowski 5th, Blaney 6th, Logano 9th. Pretty good day for Penske. Michigan. Keselowski 6th, Logano 7th, Ryan Blaney 8th. See? Another good Penske run. Then Sonoma. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me see the results. Sonoma, they had Keselowski 13th, Logano was 19th, and Blaney was 34th. So Keselowski seems to be the one trying, but he just hasn't been able to do a whole lot. Like Kansas, Logano got 3rd. he did really good on points, and then you had Keselowski 14th, and then Blaney 37th. Then Dover, Keselowski was 6th, Blaney 8th, and then Logano slipped to 13th. So if there were a track that possibly Keselowski could win at, I'd say Daytona's his best bet. Anyways, I'm probably going to shut down the stream here pretty soon. So that way I could probably just hop back on to WWE 2K17 because I've been playing that a lot. I may do a video on that game in a little while, but for right now I'm going to probably just leave it off the channel. Because I already have like 4 or 5 series going on right now. I don't need to add another one. There's no reason to. But yeah, Keselowski does need a win. I mean, if anything, Keselowski can win here at Daytona on Saturday. However, I'm kind of waiting for that trailer, you know, so I can get that quick video out. That way I can watch the trailer and also claim, and it can't be copyright claimed 704 because I'm using commentary and I am relying information on what I think. I'm expressing an opinion. I hope you guys know what an opinion is. Like, I am expressing an opinion on what I think about the game. I'm allowed to do that even if it's just a game trailer. Because it's probably going to be a game trailer and I'm not going to be very happy when I see it. So I reserve the right to. But yeah, we'll probably use I actually getting a new phone tomorrow. Whoopsie daisies. Actually, if I held off another day, we could have done some online on this game and we could have had some fun for a couple hours. But I don't have money right now for the PS Plus. So you're gonna have to bear with me till tomorrow. Then we'll be right back at it again. I don't think actually any of our series involve online. Like the ones we're doing right now, we have Tuesday, okay, the draft. The only one we have is the MUT draft that involves online, like literally just the MUT draft. Then we have our other ones as well. I'm also going to be doing a league race tomorrow. Should be some fun. And I think from now on, going in, like I'll be having my new Day of Retribution, not Retribution, but my Day of Reckoning, in order to get my PS Plus membership renewed, is gonna be July 6th. Anyways, can we get some hype in chat for Heat 3? Anything you guys want to see in Heat 3, by the way? Oh, by the way, what's up, man? Preet. Thank you for joining the stream. But it's about to end, so. Anyways, anything you guys want to see in Heat 3 coming up? Because we're going to see the trailer in 2 days. We're going to possibly have pre-orders out when the trailer drops. And I think the game's going to come out September 7th, 2018. Anyways, earlier in the stream I was talking about a new mode that I think will come out. I think a new mode will come out and it'll be a flashback mode. Like, there'll be like a certain amount of challenges. You know how it is in like WWE, like if any of you guys played WWE like 12 or something like that, you know what I'm talking about. But there was, like a WWE, Road to WrestleMania. Well, it'll be like Road to like the 7th Championship or some crap like that. Like basically showcasing important races and they'd put you in like the older modeled cars. Dude, that would be so cool if they did that. But honestly, that would be a little bit too much. I think 704 can only do so much with the game right now, but I don't think that's in their abilities. But um, Manpre, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but you can catch me on a stream Tuesday. We're gonna be streaming some MUT Draft. Wednesday we're gonna stream the F1 career mode race at Spain, and then we're gonna do a Madden 18 career mode video next week on Friday. I wanted to take a reprieve this week, just try to hang out. I don't really want to rush my videos right now. I kind of want to just get ready to go back to school here. I gotta go back in like a month. Sucks, but that's what I have to do, so yeah. A better career mode, like a new F1, like the new F1 game, going to be better than last year. Yeah, the career mode is already confirmed to be way better. It's gonna be way better. Like, it's been confirmed that they've worked on not F1, but they've worked on the career mode the most on Heat 3. They've also probably gonna have day to night races finally. I know how many people have been waiting for that. It's been since NASCAR '09. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I mean, if they don't include day to night races, they don't take advantage of that Unity 2018 update, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. Although they did say that they will take advantage of it, so Also, the cover athlete will be announced, I think, on Saturday as well. I think it'll be MTJ. Honestly, I think the game cover will be for MTJ. This year it will. If he doesn't get it this year, I'm gonna think they're honestly just freaking snubbing freaking MTJ like every year. Because at the time it was just the All-Star race, like whoever was the best Toyota at the All-Star race would get the cover. But I think this year, since they're not doing that, I think MTJ is the most deserving of the cover. After what he went through last year, and what was going on with his owner and his wife, it was pretty dang good. Honestly, I feel like Kyle Busch didn't even deserve the cover. Like, he just happened to win Charlotte, and he was given the cover. So, it's kind of stupid how they gave him the cover, but not MTJ. Like, MTJ was way more deserving than Kyle Busch. However, though, I feel like, the All-Star race shouldn't even base the cover athlete at all. I think it's kind of stupid, but eh. What do you mean AD? I don't remember this. I think based on Charlotte race last year. Oh, that was based off the All-Star. Whoopsie daisies. I think from now on though, if 704 wants to do this, if they just want to do Toyota only, because they're gonna run out of drivers and they're gonna have cover repeats eventually. Like, they still have who? Well, let's just say the cover, well, since the cover athlete hasn't been announced yet, we'll leave it at the drivers that they don't have yet. We have, Daniel Suarez, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Jones, Um, it's not a whole lot after that, to be fair. What other good Toyota drivers right now? I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I think that's all of them right there, though. And they're just gonna run out of Toyota drivers, and they're probably just gonna use the same ones all over again. Alright, I'm probably gonna do like 3 more shots, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Well, at least for live streams. I'll probably stay online, though. Yeah, Carl, I remember he drove, yeah, he drove the 19 almost. Anybody who watched NASCAR in 2015 knows that. Yeah, Carl was the cover athlete for Heat Evolution, which was by far the most garbage game we ever saw. And then, of course, we had NASCAR 15, really good game. I really did like it. Probably one of the best NASCAR games ever made. However, though, there is a specific YouTuber out there who has a couple thousand subscribers that's like, oh, Heat 2 sucks. Make NASCAR great again. Like, shut up. Just, like, I get it, you want to be one of those influencers for Heat 2, but if you buy the game, you give 704 a little bit more money they can work with in order to make the game better. I mean, for all we know right now, the engine sounds, they're way better. They're like 100 times better, my guys. There's been a couple YouTube videos I've been watching recently that have shown like, hey, the engine sounds are actually going to be good this year. They went to the Roush Yates engine thing, you know what I'm talking about. They went there and recorded some engine sounds that they're more than likely going to put in Heat 3. And then I think boy, I think we're gonna call it a ninth though. So yeah, as far as Heat 3 goes, though, we're gonna have new engine sounds. Hopefully we don't slide through the grass like in Heat 2. And instead, if you're on Sim, you take splitter damage. Because if you're racing Sim, you should be able to take splitter damage if you go through the grass. We need online DNFs. We need DNFs back in Heat 3. We need exhibition races. That's the most important thing, I think, that needs to be included. Even if they just do it for career mode, I don't even care. Like, just do it for career mode, that's fine. If they do it for Race Now online, it'll probably be the best game. Like, the best game ever made. Like, not even lying to you guys. Like, that would make it the best game ever made. But if they can at least include it for career mode and championship mode, like they include the all-star race, the shootout, the duels, if they can include all that stuff, I think this will probably be the best Heat game, like the best modern Heat video game that we've had so far. And that was one of the requests also, and another one of the requests also by the fans was to add back the track map. Track map would be a beautiful idea for those who don't really know the track as well and they need some help trying to understand the layout. And they also want the whole camera thing here. I'll show you what I mean, sort of. This is sort of what they mean, like the whole body look. like looking at the side, seeing if there's any damage, looking at your front. I think there's a select few that want the what was it? I had it on the tip of my tongue like 5 minutes, actually like 2 seconds ago. It was the car indicator. You know that thing at the bottom of the screen that would show up, and it would show like your car in the center, and then all the cars around you, on that one indicator. I would love to have that back. That's probably one of my favorite things. We kind of do want like something like that for online racing. They had that for 15 from what I remember. It's very accessible to use because if you're someone like me who likes to use the hood cam, you're gonna definitely need, I definitely need it. But yeah, this is something that I would love to have in the game, but I'm pretty sure the game's already developed, it's ready to go. They just need to make sure they release the trailer and they just show some gameplay. So this will be my last game, or this will be my last video before Heat 3 is announced. And this has already been a long video, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down now, guys. Thank you guys all for watching. This was a very fun video to make for me. I had some fun just talking about Heat 3, what to expect, some NASCAR, and also I was able to read the questions in the beginning of the video, so that way if you guys just want the question part, you just have to watch the beginning. You guys don't even have to watch the whole video. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace, peace.